This is a video I actually meant to do for quite some time and I've been really lazy and haven't had the time. Anyway, we're going to have a look just to see how you go about updating the maps on your Honda. Just type in something like Garmin Navigation Honda and the first one you get here is Honda Navigation Updates from Garmin. In this case, actually, I'm going to go for, say, a Honda CR-V 2018. So in this case, I'm selecting the year of the car, which is 2018. Just while we're talking, it is worth pointing out you will need a 16 gigabyte USB drive. You need a decent internet connection and up to 4 hours of time, which is technically not actually true. It's a little bit shorter than that, but just in case. Anyway, in this case, like we were saying, 2018 is the car that I want, and also I'm going into Honda CR-V. So I'm going to click on CR-V, and then first of all, step one is download instructions. What that actually means is walk out to the car, and with a USB stick, which is 16 gig USB stick, something like that. That's a 64, but anyway, they're not here. Get one of those, and you're going to walk out to your car. And what you're doing is this is going to take information from the maps on your car, and then that is going to come back in and plug into its machine. But basically, then the computer will know what the car actually needs. So let's go to the car. The instructions are as follows. Please plug the USB stick before starting your vehicle's engine. Then you're going to start the engine and keep it running. And what you're going to do then is go into the navigation system, settings, device, update map. The on-screen prompts will come through, and then please note after pressing the update map, wait for 1 minute. So I'm out in the car. In this case, we are in a 2018 Honda CR-V. Got the lights turned on down through here in a CR-V. So depending on what car you're using, because it's really going to be the same instructions for everything. But down in here, we'll see there's some USBs. Plug in, I have my Connect set up here. So, okay, I have navigation over through here. But once you're in through that, you have different ways of doing the home screen, obviously. But once we're in through there, then I'm going down to update map. So it says, please visit Garmin Honda for information on updating your navigation system. Okay. And the information for your navigation system has been written to the external media, which in this case is the USB, and it's telling us to go back onto the browser and continue on. So essentially what we have done is we have taken information from that and put it onto that, and under the instructions, as we saw a little while ago, we got to leave it going for about 60 seconds and then we can unplug the USB. So now we're at the point where basically we've taken information from the car onto the USB, and we've also taken information from the web onto our computer. So now both things are there. We can start looking for an update. What we need to do then is go back into the PC, and what we're going to do is we are going to log on to the Honda Garmin website, and we go down into step 2 here, which is going to be download Garmin Express. Pop-up is going to come up and we want to save the file. What we can do then is we can plug this USB back in. And what will happen is it'll tell you the files that are there on it, and the next thing I'm hoping for is a little pop-up is going to pop up, which will give us a prompt. Information is on your USB. In my case here, depending on the software you're using, I got a little prompt down through here, which is this one. But if you don't get a prompt like this, you should now have installed from earlier on this Garmin Express anyway, which we did earlier. Once you double click on the Garmin Express, it's going to ask you to add a device. So we're going to click on the device. It's going to ask you to plug in the various devices. In this case, we're using USB. As long as you haven't installed it before, it's then going to ask you to add a device. What I mean by install it before is if this was your second time around doing a map update, it may already recognize the device you've used before. So, but if this is the first time, then you continue on. You put in this product registration and email address, but I don't bother. Moving into the next part, again, I wouldn't even bother putting a nickname just to speed things up. And it's now checking for updates. So the setup is complete. It's now looking to see if there's any maps that can be updated. In this case there is. It's telling us that it's going to take 2 hours and 23 minutes. So we might as well go ahead and install. We're going to continue and close down that window, as in minimize it, and just leave it work away for the next while. 2 hours. It doesn't usually take the full amount, and it depends on your internet connection. So let's see how we're looking in a couple of hours time. After the time has elapsed, let's go back in, and it's now complete, which means we can unplug the USB. And then we head back out into the car. So once again, we're going to go into settings, we're going to go to device, and this time we're going to go to update map. Installing the data process will take several tens of minutes, which means an hour or two, I presume. Do you wish to continue? Yes. And that's it. Map data, okay, notice. And it's going to load away. And that is pretty much it. You let that load away until it gets to 100%, and then you take out your USB and your maps have been updated. Hopefully that video has been useful. If there's any other information you want on Hondas in general, just let me know in the comment section below. If the video has been useful, please like it and please subscribe, and hopefully I can be of assistance again in the future. As I was saying, let me know if there's anything else you would like me to cover. And until next time, hopefully your new updated maps will serve you well. Thanks again for watching. Brian here, Fitzpatrick's Garage, Dublin Road, Kildare.